Oh, yeah, yeah. Good thing. It does look like a little bit of Clash of Clans. All right, here we go. Poseidon versus Alundra. Poseidon making an early barracks. Norse has the advantage sort of in this matchup. I don't know what Alundra's doing there. Maybe getting up and make sure he gets up an early barracks. Poseidon making his barracks super close to his base. I think the ziggurat's super important to get, but early barracks is also important so that you don't lose to the early aggression from your opponent. But the Norse can actually make sure that they make their spearmen train and then build their additional barracks. So that's going to be a really big advantage. Alundra now making a ziggurat. Neither player see each other yet, so they don't know what the other is up to. But you can probably assume. Now more people, more villagers on the production, on the building of the ziggurat. Alundra making a ton of houses. Same thing with Poseidon in the back of his base, who's going now to age 3. He can afford to do that because his spearmen. There we go. Alundra just peeking in to see what his opponent's doing. He should be able to now put down some stables, and he choosing archery ranges instead. Not a bad idea. I think stables would be slightly better, but a second town center going up, not bad by Alundra. I don't think we're going to need this many villagers, but it's going to be helpful. He needs to make sure to pump out all these different spearmen from all 3 of his production facilities. Something that the Poseidon's doing really well is actually going to H3 instead of pharmacology. Probably game won't last long enough to get. I don't know why you need resourcefulness, but that's fine. Alundra's first game is his first game. He did get combined arms and the other training time one, which is going to be extremely effective in this small format game mode. It's pumping out shield bearers. And here we go. The Norse forward building, crouching forward with guard towers. Alundra going to try to make his own guard towers here. 40 pop to the 53 by Alundra, but I think Alundra has a ton of pop stuck in his town centers. Oh, he's running back. Poseidon knows exactly what to do on these tiny maps. He's going for the tiny map crown today. No anti-infantry here yet for Alundra. The only thing he has is shield bearers, which are not going to be that effective against the throwing axeman champion ball of Poseidon. Only thing he's missing is more houses, and he's trying to get that down as soon as he can. He has a good amount of bowmen, so that's going to be good. Unfortunate though that you can see here by putting down these guard towers and actually getting, what was that upgrade? I missed it, but by getting these guard towers up, he's taking space on the map for himself, and that's places where Alundra can't make more production facilities, can't make stables, can't make the things he wants to make. Whereas Poseidon seemingly has his whole base laid out really well. Knew exactly what he was going to do. Barracks across the front, stables on the side, houses along the back so they can't get sniped. Alundra just needs to mass up. He's down 40 pop right now. Doesn't look like he's in the best of positions. But he does have a sizable bowman ball, but the bowman ball is being picked off by these towers. Yeah. It looks like Poseidon's in a lead there, and yeah, GG. They're good. They're good. I don't think that they're. I don't think we've. I don't think we have like a clear Civ choice right now. Norse is obviously strong, but the engineers are just as strong, right? Yeah, for Romans. Okay, so next match up is going to be NiquiHV versus Gamevideo. Okay. So we got NiquiHV, and we got Gamevideo. Okay, okay. So we're gonna get a Roman mirror. On Tiny for our second of the round robin mode of the Tiny tournament. Here we go. Tiny tournament group stage round 2. Here we go, here we go. We got Gamevideo versus NiquiHV. Both, actually, I like this from Gamevideo, pushing his villagers more forward. Exact same build order. Another Castellum coming down, actually. So he's pre-queuing up 6 Castellums. Priestess set worked pretty well, actually, but it's extremely hard to get to age 4, I think. Especially as Egypt. Like, it just takes so many villagers on that age 4. You can get to age 3 pretty easily, but age 4 is quite difficult. Gamevideo canceling that. I should expect to see some engineers in queue as soon as age 2 goes out. NiquiHV actually pushing forward with some of these Castellums. I like that. But that should be in the line of sight of our opponent. Look at that, eh? What a cool gear. Oh, the H3 priest? Yeah, pretty good. Alright, it's going to be a legionary fight. Both players getting up conditioning, which is going to increase the training speed, which is going to be extremely important. We got houses being created on both sides of the map. Castellums being created. Right now, looks like 6 Castellums to 6 Castellums. But then we also have the Praetorium coming up for some Decorions potentially. NiquiHV has not queued up the Silver Age yet, so that's going to be a slight disadvantage for him. Nice pickup by Gamevideo on the guard towers. NiquiHV needs to redistribute his engineers, and this is sort of how the game goes. You have a tug of war in the middle of the map. I do think that they're even right now on Castellums, but the Decorions could be coming out soon. Very even right now, extremely even. Who will win this? Seems like Gamevideo is being more hesitant than normal, and NiquiHV hasn't queued up the 3rd age. So in the 3rd age, when you get Centurions, when you get other beefier units, it's going to be a challenge for NiquiHV to keep up. But here we go. He's queuing up H3 right now. A Legionary champion should be in queue now, and it is. It's going to be giving 50% health and 25% damage, so that might be able to turn the tides on this game right now, and it looks like actually NiquiHV has a ton of guard towers out. That should be effective in the long run. The longer he keeps these guard towers up and the more damage they do, the better it is. The Quillifer coming out, another game turner for game video, as well as Legionary Champion, which should be queuing up very, very shortly. All these upgrades are going to be extremely important for game video to turn the tides, but he needs to have Legionaries in order to do that. And it looks like the tug of war went in NiquiHV's favor, at least initially. Game video is now queuing, he's rallying his units further back into his base. These guard towers are doing so much work. 12 guard towers doing 25 damage each, getting up an armory in the back too. The only issue is now he's housed, so he can't make as many Legionaries as he wants to. Legionary Champion still not queued up, Combined Arms still not queued up, but it's that tug of war by NiquiHV that is being won here and continuing to pressure with these guard towers. Insane how important these guard towers were in this fight. I did not expect to see that. Still not queuing up the fortress fortified towers, but I think it's going to be enough. It's going to be enough for NiquiHV to take the win here. Excellent play. I did not expect this, but NiquiHV seemingly very practiced. Didn't fuss with the Praetoriums, didn't fuss with going age 3, just knew he needs to take that win that tug of war in the middle, and he did. Wow. Really good play by NiquiHV. I'm impressed. Excellent. So now we have it. We have our finals, and we have our losers finals. So the losers finals, it's going to be Gamevideo versus Alundra. And I'm going to make that underneath here, like such. And then the winners finals, which is going to be a best of 3. It's going to be Poseidon versus NiquiHV. Okay. I need to change Light Monster's name to... Okay. This is exciting. Okay. So let's get Poseidon in here.